Hello everyone, good afternoon, good evening, Friday evening. Manchester United's second pre-season game of the summer is about to kick off in just under 25 minutes time. We'll be covering all of the game. We're going to get through all of the other Manchester United news first of all, then we'll start talking more football, what's going on, who's playing. JJ Gabriel is going to get his first team Manchester United debut today. There's so much to take from the game and so much to get through when that kicks off. Welcome along, everybody. A bit of different content on Friday Night TV today for us. Obviously, Friday afternoons in the summer, we're usually talking about transfer news. We are going to cover that, but nice just to be talking a little bit of football as well. Nice to be talking a little bit Manchester United on the pitch rather than off the pitch. A bit of a breakaway. But there is obviously some news going on with Manchester United off the pitch. We're all waiting for the transfers to really kick into gear. Well, second stage of the transfers, of course, and that does include Manchester United's third midfielder. We know we're going to be signing one, and one name that has started to gather momentum again is, of course, Carlos Baleba, and them links to Manchester United will not go away. Carlos Baleba, desperate, absolutely desperate, and would love to come to Manchester United. Those were the words from last summer that were being quoted. And again, the same, he would drop anything and move to Manchester United in a heartbeat. That's from Fabrizio Romano. Manchester United obviously have him high on their list of potential targets, potential obvious third choice midfielders going into this latter stage of the transfer window. And look, I still feel, and I've said this all along, Romano can keep on talking what Romano keeps on talking about, and he can keep mentioning Baleba. He loves United. He loves what's going on there and wants to be part of it. This was with everything that was said last summer, and nothing has happened this summer at all. Nothing. It's kind of a repeating session when it comes to Carlos Baleba, isn't it? It always is. And like, is Carlos Baleba going to turn out on a Man United shirt? Romano always said last summer that always watch out for Carlos Baleba. Man United are not done with Carlos Baleba. And look, it's got to this stage of the season where maybe the stars have aligned and Baleba is potentially going to be that third signing. United have got a lot of work to do. United have got a lot of persuading to do. And obviously, there is an awful lot of negotiations to try and get through with Brighton. The stance from them is still the same. They're not bothered. They don't want to sell. And if someone's going to come and take Baleba, you've got to match the price that they want. Now, of course, Manchester United, and the word coming from transfer talk at the moment that I have heard is that they're being patient. They're happy with what they've got. They're willing to be there at the end of the window if something does happen. They're keeping every single option open, and they do have several. We've talked about different midfielders, and Carlos Baleba, they might wait until next month. They might go for it. I did make a point on the morning show today, actually talking about Manchester United needing to get Baleba done and get that over the line because, well, let's be honest, Carlos Baleba, when you look at them as in Brighton and what they have to do and how they've got to quickly move then to replace Baleba, spend that money, could they get to a point in this window, I was saying, where all of a sudden, bang, no, we're not happy with that, and you haven't got your bidding in time, we haven't got time to replace him, blah, blah, blah. Then you move forward and there is no transfer. That could easily happen for Manchester United. That could, of course, be the situation that does develop itself if United don't move quickly. And Brighton know that Man United are looking at other targets. It's a full-on poker game right now. Who's going to bluff first? What's going to happen? Who's going to show their cards? Who's going to jump in? I always think in this situation that it's the buying club that end up buckling, moving with a bid, and then you've really find out where the selling club are. And I think this is always what it's going to be with Brighton. They're very, very good negotiators. They're hard negotiators, and they're not going to let up easily on Manchester United. They know that United are going to go in strong. They're going to look at this and say, yes, we are going for Carlos Baleba. We do want Carlos Baleba. They know that we need another midfielder. United have played their cards well in terms of getting the other signings in, so it doesn't look as desperate when we go to negotiate. It's like, okay, we've only got one player to sign and we've got others on the list, so if you're going to play hardball with Baleba, then we're just going to go elsewhere. It's as simple as that. And that ultimately will be what Manchester United's sort of plan will be as well inside. Getting everything else covered is good, But like I said, they can't wait too long, I don't think. All of the noises that's coming out, we had Sky talking about Baleba. We had, obviously, Romano recently talking about Baleba as well, as early as today, in fact. And it does look like the noises are pushing Baleba towards Manchester United here. It looks like there is still a potential deal to be done for United. And I do think that if we put the bid in, then that it will happen. Because I cannot see Brighton not going for a bid and allowing Baleba to go into the last year of his contracts. They know that he won't sign a new deal. They could maybe hope, but when you've got young players like this, when you've got young players like Baleba, they know that they're not going to be able to hold on to him. They've got plenty of time in their career and they'll wait it out. And Brighton could lose Carlos Baleba for free. I think it was Rio Ferdinand who was talking about this, that clubs are actually pricing players out of moves now. And this has happened before. It looks like it is exactly what's going to happen when it comes to Alex Scott as well with Bournemouth. He won't sign that contract. I think in terms of negotiations, I actually feel like this is going to have been, all right, you're not letting me go. Fair enough. You've done your club stance. You're not going to sell. I wanted my move and this might not happen again. So here's what's going to happen next. I'm not going to sign a new contract and I'm going to run the contract down. You're going to get nothing. And then you start to get the fallout. And then when you get to about a year left to go, it starts to push come to shove and they need to sell. And then the price drops. Do Brighton, do Bournemouth risk that and wait it out? Now, of course, they are well-run football clubs, but they're well-run for a reason. They've got money for a reason, and that's for getting the maximum value out of each player. So if they're not going to maximise Carlos Baleba or Scott, for instance, at Bournemouth, then they're in big, big trouble. And this, I think, is going to play a part in this. United, because they've got two already, they've got other options. And I've said this before. They know that Carlos Baleba still wants to join United. Romano has said it. We're a year on. He's not had a great season. He knows that Brighton are holding out. He knows that they're playing hardball. It doesn't matter to him. He still wants United. And United stay in touch with the player. If the player still wants United, United will wait 2 more years. Carlos Baleba might be 24. He could even be a better, more experienced player. And guess what happens to Brighton? Zero money coming in and the player leaves on a free transfer. That's what they won't allow to happen. So I can always see Manchester United potentially not getting Baleba this summer, but getting him next summer. I think something will happen with Baleba before the end of this window. I think there is still movement there in this Carlos Baleba transfer. And I do think that United could actually get it done and get it over the line. It just depends on the price. I mean, it is going to be a very, very hefty price for Baleba. And last summer, we would have all paid it. Because of what's happened with his form, we're not willing to pay it. But that is the going price. He's actually going to be cheaper than every other midfielder that's been sold so far this transfer window of the bigger names. And I'm telling you right now, there's nothing that tells me Carlos Baleba isn't any worse or anything like that than any of the other players. Like, he can pass the ball. He can run with the ball. He has got qualities that will take him forward, I feel. And I do think that Manchester United still see that. And I think United were hoping that this was the opportunity that they wanted to happen. This was going to happen. And this opportunity would come around and Brighton might buckle. We've not really gone into Brighton yet and seen if they will buckle. So let's play it by ear is what I'm saying. And I think that's what Man United are going to be doing. I think they're going to be looking at this. I think they're going to be looking at it and saying, well, okay, let's just wait this one out and let's see towards the end of the window if anything has happened. It's good organisation, I think, as well, to have Baleba still on the hook and to still have him wanting Man United with everything else that's going on at United. Absolutely crazy. So yes, this I think is going to be United's plan with this. And now Romano's talking about it again and a few others, and it's been mentioned more. I still believe that Carlos Baleba could happen for Manchester United. We will see on this anyway. But that's the major transfer talk at the moment. That's everything that's going on. Don't forget as well, everybody, I'm always covering these stories. Make sure you do hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and get your comments in below on this. And let me know your thoughts whether you think United would sign Carlos Baleba. On that though, now we're moving on to the game. I'm moving on to what is happening. I want to get your thoughts on this and everything that you think regarding the lineup. We're going to get all of the information up on the screen now. It's watch along time, everybody. Not done one of these for a while, have we? I've not seen you all in here doing a watch along for quite a bit now. So yes, it is going to be now, well, as you can see, bit of a screen change. We're getting into everything that's going on the game. The teams are also in as well. As you can see, they're going across your screen at the moment. It's a little bit of a different setup. United in goal, Vitek, back four of Yoro, Maguire, Heaven and Shaw, Mount and Santos as your two-man pivot in midfield. Lacey starts today, which is good. Patrick Dorgu, Brian Mbumo in support of Joshua Zirkzee. That is your team. I've got a piece of hair sticking up on the top of my head. That was really annoying. Come on, there we go. Got it down. It's hard because it's like a mirror and you're doing one side and it's still... Anyway, yeah. Let's get into the thoughts on this. Let's get everyone's opinions and everything that's happening in this game today. Who you're looking forward to seeing, everybody. Who you're looking forward to watching. And what's your big takeaway from this? What do you want to see? Ultimately, what do you want to see from Man United today? Do you want to see a bit more match sharpness? Do you want to see a little bit more experience bringing in from the academy players? I'm glad we've mixed it up a little bit. I'm glad we've changed up the front line somewhat. And obviously, Carrick's got this sort of plan that I can see so far, which is mixing in one or two of the academy players with the starting 11, which is this first half team like we've seen. And then you're looking at the rest of them, same team pretty much from last time. It's Shea Lacey mixing up with Jack Fletcher was the one that was in that number 10 position from last time, wasn't he? So, yeah, Lacey in for Fletcher to start the game, and then we're just going to get a big load of changes at halftime, and in come all of the academy players, and the experience for them is going to be vital. But, of course, I said this before, all the talk is about JJ Gabriel, but JJ Gabriel isn't really making a first-team appearance, is he? Because he's not playing with any first-team players in the second half. Unless Carrick changes it up, it'd be interesting, but I don't think he will. I think he'll be giving everyone... will he give them more time? Sometimes in pre-season, you get 45 minutes first game, then you go on to the second game, and you get maybe 6 there. I don't know if he's going to do that, but look... we need to get some more minutes in the legs. The first game against Wrexham was exactly that, the first game of pre-season, and it wasn't the best, was it? It wasn't the best spectacle at all, but we move on to the next one, and hopefully United are sharper. But saying that again, with United now, Rosenborg, they've been playing their season. They're about 17 games in, so they're fully match fit. They're match ready. Manchester United are going to be playing a lot of catch-up here. This won't be easy at all for United. Can't say that I know any of the Rosenborg players, but look, I'm sure we'll know them by the end of the game anyway. It'd be interesting to see if they change up their team or if they play their full first 11 all the way through the game. Just watching some of the academy players warm up, seeing who's actually in amongst it. Let's see. All right. Checking through any of the messages and things. Not much happening. I'm just checking through a few comments here as well. Right, let's get into some more of your thoughts as well. I'm just checking on some news that was coming through there. Right, bear with me a second. Got double screen going on, so I'm just checking. Right, super chats in from Ben. Thank you very much, Ben. Says, looking forward to see Santos, JJ and Dorgu. I mean, Dorgu looked probably the sharpest of the front players and first team players in the last game. JJ, of course. Santos, again, a bit more game time for the new signing. Let's see how Brian Mbumo shapes up in this game as well. We were talking about Benjamin Sesko and him bulking up back at Carrington, and a bit gutted that we're not seeing Benjamin Sesko, that we're not getting a chance to actually see the new beefy model of Benjamin Sesko. Anyway, Thank you for the gifted membership as well, London. I really appreciate that as always, mate. Let's get some more of your comments in. Gaining fitness is what I want to see. Lacey is class. He will break into the first team this season. Not bothered about winning. I know some people are, aren't they? Look, I mean, you want to set the standard. You want to go out and win as many games as you possibly can, but it is about getting fitness. This, I've said it before, this is going to be a very, very difficult game for Manchester United today because they're in the middle of their season. They're going to be fully match sharp and we're going to be mile off it. Absolute mile off it. Let's see what else we've got in here. Is this, Adam, a new base or studio, or is it still temporary? We're building it. At the moment, we're building it up, mate. That's what's happening. It's going to be a slow process, doing bit by bit as we go. And then, obviously, you'll see the full end products eventually when it's all done. But, yeah, a few more things to add to it. But building from here, so the answer to that, mate, is yes. It is the new setup, but there is a lot more to come. Obviously, with moving out and having to change, it's been incredibly stressful trying to keep on top of everything and get the move done. I've been DIYing it again today. Me and Kaz been at it non-stop, and it is difficult. I'm not going to lie. It has been very, very hard work trying to keep on top of content and news and things like that while trying to bring it to you. Finally, we've got internet set up, which has been the biggest bonus anyway. But yeah, actually, circular saws out today, cutting through bloody walls, chasing wires through, doing all of that stuff. The amount of dust involved, oh my God, like seriously, anyone who moves house, tries to do your own work and try to mix it in with normal life, it is virtually impossible. I think we're going to have a night out tonight and have a beer tonight just to actually get over it all. But yeah, and just looking at the actual backdrop there of the actual stadium, it looks really nice. Really nice. I'm actually really looking forward to this game now. I do think that this is going to... I think this is going to be another audition. Am I wrong in saying this? Should I be saying this? But I'm actually looking forward to the second half again more than I am the first half. I should be fully focused on Man United's first team players and judging where they're at and whether we're going to be going into this new season fully fit and fully ready. But all I want to do is watch these kids at the moment, and that's and that's scary, isn't it? But look, I think that also is a big positive because it means that we're all actually really excited about what's happening. One thing I've noticed, though, obviously, in that last game in Finland, in Helsinki, not many fans. And again, I'm looking at pictures. I don't know if this is from a previous recording, but United's actually here again in the stadium. It doesn't look like there's many fans in there. You thought they'd been absolutely packed out. So come and watch Man United anyway. Let's get some more of your comments in. Obviously, when we do the live shows and we do the news shows, it's pretty frenetic and pretty full on. So good chance here while we're on for a couple of hours for you to get your thoughts in, questions and everything like that. So fire away, everybody. Give me your opinions on everything that's been happening. Paul says Brighton can extend an extra year until 2029. If that is the case, then yeah, could do, but still, like, they're playing it down, really, aren't they? Whichever way you look at it, he loses value from this point forward. Mbumo, MUTV had Mbumo up top, Xerxes behind in Bruno's position. Oh, that would be all wrong. I just don't think Xerxes in any of these positions works. I mean, if you were going to play Joshua Xerxes, here's a question for the chat right now. If you were playing Xerxes, where would you play him? All right, you've got a friendly. You want to test him out. Do you play him at 10? Really? That's not actually a bad shout. In the circumstances we're in, obviously it's not ideal, but if you're going to play Xerxes right now, you're not going to play him as a 9. He isn't a 9, is he? So probably 10 is right, mate, actually. And I would play him at 10. I would play him at 10 over 9. Look, if you're looking for a target man, someone to flick the ball on, he can win the odd header. His close control is excellent, although a bit rusty last time out. I think he was trying to play Xerxes football when he's not had much match sharpness, and it didn't quite work out for him. So, yeah, I do think that, obviously, when you look at Xerxes, when you look at what he brings to the game, you are always trying to find a position for him, aren't you? If you're trying to find a position for a player, then you are struggling. And that's a key sign for me. 10 is his best position, I would say, though. At another club. At another club, says Grandpa Evolution. Down the local park, says another one. Play him at 10 or two false nines. I still don't know. And this is what I will always say, and this is probably what I would use to actually determine whether or not this is actually the right type of signing for Manchester United, or let's move forward a little bit, or if Xerxes actually is a United player. And by that I mean, is he good enough, basically, is what I'm saying there. So, yeah, we will see, won't we? We will see. In terms of the other players on the pitch, who do I want to see out of the academy players? I think that's obvious. First team players I'm looking at today, Luke Shaw. I think, let's see how sharp Luke Shaw is as well. I'm not liking Lenny Yoro on the right-hand side. I don't think that's ever going to work for us. And I'm not saying he can't play there, but you're scraping. I can't, honestly, I'll say this now. I don't see Lenny Yoro playing at right back all season for Man United. I think this is basically to give him match minutes, get him sharp, get him ready, because we might need him come start the season. So having Evan playing, having Yoro playing, I think it is obviously for us important fitness-wise. New kit's out as well. Forgot to mention that. The goalkeeping pink kit. Ooh, I tell you what, Vitek is an absolute beast of a man. You know that. I remember seeing him at the airport once. We've seen him in Dominican Republic. He went away same time we went away, and he is an absolute beast of a man. You can see it there, the size of him. Arms, massive chest. I don't know about the pinkish shirt, though. I don't know if he'll be thanking United for that one. But, yeah, we will see. We will see what happens with Xerxes. With Vitek. I think he'll be sold. I do. I think United will cash in this summer. Just don't see United bringing Darlow in. Obviously, the man himself, obviously, Sen Lamans, he's the one that's going to be number one. I don't see where it works. And then nothing's really going to change next season either. So Vitek's out, innit? He's got to be. I would cash in on him. Nate Salt was reporting on this the other day from the Daily Mail, and he was saying that this is a general sort of like idea, what's been going around, asking opinion at Manchester United. It's about 15 million for Vitek. That's what's being said at the moment. Players are walking out onto the pitch. Nearly time for kickoff. What are we on? 3 minutes away. What the hell? That has gone quick. Time flies when football's back. It's another empty stadium. I don't get this. Like, I've been to Norway, and I've been to Norway to see Manchester United play and cover a game, and it was absolutely packed. It's like a bit of rain in the air as well there from the cameras. The stadium was rammed. The streets were rammed. I know this is a different part of Norway, obviously, and it's probably not as heavily populated, but still, bit surprised. But it does go to show United really looking at this, can't be looking at this for money purposes or one of them commercial sort of pre-seasons. This is all about the football. This is about Man United probably giving a good chance to a lot of youngsters going back home. United are not really staying anywhere long. So they're flying out to the games and then flying straight back in. So it's not so much a tour, really. You can't even call it a tour, which is also very interesting. I don't mind it, though. I mean, it's always good when you go away, isn't it? Like, I'm sure the players love it, going away for a bit. But this obviously just I think this makes you focus more on the football. Getting back to Carrington training, back to normal life straight away. I think it works. I think this is probably the best way for Manchester United. But look, I do think that it will change. Of course, we'll be back to the big tours again next. We're back to the big tours again next season. It'll probably be USA again. The blue kit is very nice. Slab heads in the middle. Coin toss is on, and we're almost ready to go. Seeing that though there, Microsoft Surface there actually on the back of Man United shirts. They will be earning something from this, Man United. They're not that stupid. Blue. Don't forget, everybody, if you are or have been following the channel for a while, you'll see in the description of this video a link to OK Jerseys. Get your new blue kit now. That is on sale now. All United shirts are on sale on the OK Jerseys kits. The best replicas around. You can get them in for as little as 15 to 18 quid. So yeah, get your kits now. They do all of the other stuff like this Stone Roses one and things like this. And you get lots of hoodies and plenty of other gear going on as well. So yeah. Right, ready to kick off. Let's see what the Blues have got. I'm saying that, you know what I mean though. Second pre-season game of the summer is officially underway. Let's go, Reds. Come on. Right, on the way. Let's have it. Harry, Heaven. Yep, so there's no change up. Back four is as we thought. Let's keep a check. Looks like Lacey is central. So Lacey could be playing as the 10 here at the moment. We'll keep an eye on this just to see where Lacey actually, where he goes next. But from the kickoff here, it looks like Lacey's playing in the number 10 position. He can do that and has done that for Man United under 18s, but didn't expect it today anyway. I was thinking maybe if he was. Let's just see. Yeah, and Mbumo's right. Looks like Xerxes is a false 9. Him and Lacey are interchanging potentially, but Dorgu definitely left. And Mbumo 100% right. So it's going to be for us to determine which way it is between Lacey and Xerxes. I would say predominantly it's going to be Xerxes. A bit of commentary. You want some commentary? Right, I'm on it, Steve. No problem at all, my man. I don't mind a bit of commentary myself. At the moment, very, very scrappy. United finding their feet. And again, the rustiness does look all too present. I expect them to get better as the game goes on, of course, but it is going to be difficult against a very sharp Rosenborg side. So you can see straight away their touches bang on points, and they're the ones in control at the moment with the possession, pushing United back into their own half. Good shape from United, very tight. Early sparring though in this one. Oh, easily found through the middle there. And Mbumo's first test there with strength gets the free kick. Well done, Brian. Good hold-up play. Mbumo in his new slimline physique for the new season. He has trimmed out. Just want to see some comfortable possession football from United. Good play from Xerxes. Good hold-up play. Just finding the feet now, passing the ball around United. So, yeah, definitely better than the start of the Wrexham. Oh, commentator curse. Mason Mount, complete miss kick. Mount needs to have a good pre-season, I feel. Definitely looking out for him. He has to impress. Best thing so far, blue kit. Definitely. Hello, everyone in the chat. Keep your conversations going, everyone. What have we got? I'll try and do as much commentary as I can. Pete says, someone mentioned Stiller going to Newcastle this morning. I've not seen that, mate, to be honest. Good hold up play from Xerxes there, but dog who flattened there. Great tackle. What a tackle that is. Rosenborg close to the edge. Free kick on the edge. Mason Mount again. Second mistake in the first 4 minutes for him. Very, very rusty. And a very dangerous position here. That is a poor tackle from Mount. That ill-timed from behind. You just don't do that. So Mount's put us in trouble early doors. First test for VTech coming up here. To the right of the D, edge of the box, 20 yards out. Perfect for a left footer. Their captain's all over this. It looks, you can see he's got one of them smiles on his face. He's like, here we go. I'm going to score against United here. Watch this. Watch this. I'm going to score against United. He doesn't. He goes straight into the wall. Shocking free kick. He got well excited, that guy then. You know, when you're trying to hide a smile on your face, you're dead excited. And you don't want anyone to know what you're thinking. He was like that. His eyes lit up then big time. Still belongs to United. If goes Newcastle, I will be upset, says Pete. Well, Newcastle are ready to sign anyone at the moment. They're desperate. There's a reason United didn't go for Stiller. So I'm not overly concerned about Angelo Stiller not coming to Man United. He can go to Newcastle. I think Newcastle's biggest concern is Bruno Guimaraes. That one he's really starting to gather momentum now. And I'd be worried as a Newcastle fan going into this season. Hello, Block. How you doing, Sean, my man? Oh, Santos snaps in there. Centre circle. Good to see. But United really not putting anything together again yet. The difference from when the kids come on to the first team, it's like they have come through the ranks together for years and years and years. I know. Oh, Megs on Euro. Lovely move down the left-hand side here for Rosenborg. Euro there. Oh, my God. They're picking up all the seconds at the moment, as you'd expect them to, Rosenborg, because of obviously the fitness levels of both sides. But, yeah, good move. I was just saying then, in terms of the academy players, like they look like they've been growing up through the ranks together for years when they play. They understand everything. They have a definite identity. This Man United side definitely doesn't at the moment. Obviously, you've got Lacey, you've got Santos just starting, you've got Euro at right back, Mason Mount trying to find his feet again, and it is a little bit all over the place. It is a bit all over the place as Rosenborg breaking again down United's right. Well defended, Euro. Good defending, breaks to Mbumo. Oh, Bruno Mbumo. Makes a Megs lovely breakaway and run from Brian Mbumo there. United on their first attack with Dorgu down the left. Seagulls on the pitch and everything. Seagulls are playing United players on side here. Xerxes definitely playing the number 9 anyway. In this moment here in United's attack, he's gone centre. Lacey down the right. Reluctant to cross it, United. Again, I noticed that in the first game as well. With Xerxes, with him in there. With Xerxes in there, I'm not... Sorry, I am surprised that we're not crossing the ball more. Both Mbumo and Lacey there had a chance down the right-hand side to cross the ball. There is a real reluctance from United to cross the ball at the moment. And I think that has to be part of the plan, does it? There is a way that they want to play. Oh, Mason Mount's had a really poor first 10 minutes. Nothing's working for like, it's early doors, I know, but still not great. see. I'll try and keep you all up to date with everything going on. I know not a lot of people have got MUTV as well, so yeah, I'll keep you updated. A few people have asked in the chat as well. I just got in from the seaside, talking about seagulls. This does look like a coastal town. Chance for United and Mbumo put in by Xerxes and Mbumo right into the keeper's mid-drift. Oh, poor finish. First shot on target. United win the ball back high in Rosenborg's half. A good work this time. Pressure from Shaw and Lacey. Xerxes prays it out to Mbumo in down the right-hand channel and just snaps at his shot a little bit there, right into the keeper's mid-drift. Poor finish from Mbumo. Needs to sharpen that up, obviously, but yeah, it's good. Santos, question in the chat there asking me how Santos is doing. United are actually finding their feet here. Oh, I say that. Great chance to break and then poor ball. Free kick given away by Dorgu. Santos is flying around, snapping into tackles. He looks like he's ready. Do you know where it's like when you coach and you try to get your player to anticipate and snap in before the player receives the ball? He's on that sort of motion at the moment, Santos. He's moving in and trying to snap in the tackle before the actual ball meets the player. His anticipation is looking good at the moment, I would say. Again, the rustiness is all that's holding him back right now. But 100% playing in the 6. Mason Mount is the furthest forward. Almost just won the ball back there in their half of the pitch there, Mason Mount. But yeah, Santos is, for the second game running, fully deployed as a 6. He doesn't venture into the final third of the pitch at all, it seems. United getting a lot more of the ball now, though. Last few minutes, Rosenborg been pushed back. If United's passing was a bit sharper and he was a bit fitter, I would say that United would be creating more. I think we'd be in front. That chance for Mbumo there last season, a touch from him there, Mbumo from the side, just didn't come off. Santos blocks another one, sets United off again. Mbumo, too many players on him there. United looking a lot more comfortable last couple of minutes. Breaking up Rosenborg, winning the ball back high. Yoro's looking a lot more accomplished on that side. He's just sprayed a nice long ball across the pitch to Luke Shaw, splitting the play. Here's Santos now. Ball in the middle. Good old up play from Xerxes. Well done, Joshua Xerxes. He's set the move up here. Held it up, out to Mbumo. Used Yoro as a decoy. Oh, it's poor from Mbumo. I don't even know what he's thinking there. Better options were there for Mbumo on that one, but chose the wrong one. Tried to make an in-swinging cross and it just went straight into the keeper. Xerxes had a good game so far. Best attacker for Man United. No, a lot of you think. I don't like Xerxes. I don't, but I'm not going to say a player is playing bad when he isn't, or make any excuse to try and play a player down just because I don't like him. He's having an all right game. Oh, well done, Mason Mount. Good anticipation. Can United break here? Xerxes again. Good hold-up play. Excellent again. Oh, and then Mbumo. What is he doing? Oh, God. You'd have thought that Mbumo was the donkey that Man United were looking to move on. Is donkey a bit harsh? Yeah, you'd have thought that, let's just say, you'd have thought that the way this game's gone, Mbumo would be the one United were looking to move on. He's been horrible. Xerxes United's best player at the moment by a mile. Shea Lacey's struggling to get into the game. He's hardly touched the ball yet. Dorgu's not getting any service. It's all coming down United's right through Mbumo and it's all breaking down. Good defensive work from Mbumo there, though. Trap back, helping Yoro out. So, like, work rate's there. His touch is horrible at the moment, though. His decision-making is even worse. That's what pre-season's for. Oh, my God. Mbumo's just played suicide ball across his own 18-yard box there, near enough. United get away with it. Whew. I think I'd have to say Out of all of the first team players, the biggest disappointment at the moment is Brian. He looks way off it. Donkey's fine, says Steve. All right, matey. All right, Lacey. Nice ball. Patrick Dorgu, good chance here. First time cross from Dorgu. That's what we like. Cleared away. Lacey involved in his first attack there as well. That was good. But comes to nothing. One thing I'll say is that United don't get bodies in the attack. They're not getting bodies into the box. They're not able to overload at any point, it would seem. New rules kicked in there. Took too long with a throw-in. And United have got the throw. Deep in Rosenborg's half. I think that's the rule that came into the World Cup, innit? The countdown for the throw-in. It goes to the opposition, doesn't it? Oh, and Mbumo's touch again. Oh, my God. He's done well to win it back there, but he is having a mare. I'm not over-exaggerating either. He doesn't look like a footballer right now out on that pitch. Nice move, United. Interchange. Zirkzee with Dorgu, edge of the box. Inside now, Zirkzee puts it across. No one there. Didn't beat the first man, really. United building up from the back again. It's all United now. All United. Again, if we were a bit more ambitious, we've got a chance in this game, but we're not getting the bodies forward. It's like one man in the box every single time we've got a wide player. Rosenborg, when they're out of possession, very structured. No gaps in between defence and midfield. United looking a bit more composed and confident from passing out at the back. Great kicking from Vitek. Wow. On point. Lovely touch from Shaw and then Dorgu. Shaw tries to play the long diagonal. And Mbumo, no. Good defending. I'm liking the look. He's not done much yet, but really, really positive signs from Patrick Dorgu, I would say, as well in this game. He just looks exciting. He looks like he wants to do something. He looks like he wants to actually go at a player, make that run over the top, play on the shoulder. He's always available. That's what I love about him. Let's see. A little update there as well. Samuel Luckhurst looking into Manchester United's website. Time will tell whether it's permanent or not, but Man United have added JJ Gabriel to the first team section of their website. Armour, Kamasin Williams, Devaney and Thwaites also on there to reflect pre-season involvement. A little bit of info there, what that means. Not much at the moment because it's pre-season, but obviously it's a little bit of incentive to these young lads. Keep performing well in pre-season maybe, and that might be a permanent thing going into next season. Okay. United in possession, throwing, giving away. Dearie me. Sometimes forget how painful pre-seasons can be as well, though. Good defending from Shaw. Looking better today. I didn't think he was that bad against Wrexham, but definitely better today in terms of touch, sharpness. Nice from United. Unlucky. Why has that done that? My actual stream has just gone backwards. I don't know why it's done that, but I'm back with Yoro running down the right-hand side right now. Lacey. Shaw outside on the left. Are we getting across? We've actually got a few players in the box here. Lacey on the edge, turns inside. Oh, tries to be too delicate. I think United are not doing the simple things at the moment. The overlaps are there. They're not passing. They're cutting inside. They're making a difficult choice. They're trying to be overly creative when they don't need to be. I know a lot of people are trying to impress, but it's not working. Let's just say that. Where am I watching? Watching in the house. Chance for Rosenborg right across the edge of the box. Oh, that was a good cross. Heaven wrestles a player to the ground, gets away with it. Santos tries to play it out. It's given away. United going into a few tasty tackles here. Just it's the passing that just crazy what 6 weeks away from football does to a player. But it does have a massive difference. United looking shaky. You're always wasted at right back, says Sage Finker there. Needs to play a right centre-back instead of Maguire. He's the only right centre-back United have with pace. I mean, look, he's not the quickest anyway. I think this is all about minutes for everybody. I'm sure when Dalot comes back, Mazraoui comes back, you're going to see them get a little bit more game time at right back. Be interesting to see what Carrick does then. I'm sure all of these players are going to be 20 times better after about 4 or 5 pre-season games. Xerxes picks it up, turns out, plays it out to Mbeumo on the right, one-on-one. Brian beats his man once, beats him again. Well done, Mbeumo, lays it back, Lacey across, blocked by the defender, first corner of the game. No, it wasn't Lacey, it was Mount. Didn't connect with it, and Mbeumo did well on that one that time. Beat his man once, just lost control of the ball, allowed the defender to come back at him, but then beat him again and got the right cross in there, edge of the box, 17 yards out. Mount, bit of a scuff shot really more than anything. It was on target, but easy block by the defender. Chance for Slabhead to get his head in one here. Corner for United. In from the right-hand side. Mbeumo's on it. Have we got a good delivery? It is a good delivery. Good defending. No one attacking that. Right on the money, that corner from Mbeumo there. Here's Harry Maguire down the wing. Left wing. He's still got it. Great skills from Maguire. Lays it back to Shaw, and United recycle again as Maguire trots back. Nice turn inside from Mbeumo. Poor pass. That end product's just not there for United at the moment. And counter-attack here for Rosenborg. 14, one-on-one. Santos has come across the cover. Does his job, blocks it off. Everyone's back now. Little things like that will go unnoticed for work that Santos does. Like that. It's not all about making the tackle and getting possession. There's a lot more in terms of holding the play up, allowing his teammates to get back, and good positioning from Santos as a 6 there. Look, you can say I'm just building him up, saying this because we want to make our new signing look good. But look, it's good. He's doing everything he needs to do. Nice ball from Maguire. Poor touch, Lacey. Rosenborg back in possession. Best chances of the game have gone to United so far, which is good considering where they are, Rosenborg, that is, with their fitness and their season. United's doing all right. Santos, good shielding, gets the free kick. Reset for United. Keep your comments coming in, everybody, please. Let's not be too harsh at my pre-season game at the weekend. That was a stinker. They all are. We've got the first one of the weekend for Winton Ladies, actually, as well. So, yeah, everyone's always rusty at the start. It's hard work pre-season. It is. It is. I don't care what anybody says. It is hard work. Maguire, good pass in for United. Well done, well done. Good interchange. Maguire, Mount, Santos. Santos now bringing the ball away into Xerxes. Is it back off? Good interchange. Dogger on side there, I think he is. United still got it. Best move of the game this so far from United. Lovely from their own box. Dogger on the edge. Out to Shaw. Go on, Shaw. Put me a crossing, son. Go on, Dogger. You do it. No, we're going back again. Recycle. To be fair, there probably wasn't enough bodies in the box there to do it. But United keeping hold of the ball so much better in this game than the Wrexham one. And that was a lovely interchange from us then. Maguire, Mount and Santos. Santos coming away with it. Then into Xerxes, out to Dargu. Overlap from Shaw. Good movement from United. Good passage of play, that. Nice from United again. Oh, Xerxes just loses it. Offside. That's why Xerxes is not a 9. Not saying that. I'm not just having a go at him here, but that's why Xerxes isn't a 9. It's simply because he doesn't play like a 9. He sort of floats in, but his mind is working the same way when he's in that 9 position as he would was a 10. He doesn't check his line enough out. And that, for me, that's a player that's a sort of hybrid 10/9. Who was it who said he's a 9.5? Was it Amorim or was it Ten Hag? Question for the chat there. Was it Ten Hag or Amorim that said that Xerxes was a 9.5 in terms of his position as a player? Again, you can see the you can see the stats and everything on the screen there. It tells you the story. Not much to go off. Not much to go off at all. Rosenborg in possession. Good shape from United. I'm actually all right. I've been quietly impressed with United, the way they've worked their way into this game. I hope I've not cursed that, because here come Rosenborg. Good defending again. Shaw, I think, this time. Oh, that's a lovely turn from Patrick Dorgu there. He gets the foul, takes the pressure off. Good work from United. I am happy with how we're playing, actually. I can see the improvements already. I can definitely see Manchester United coming in here and actually looking sharper. There is progression here. Can't wait to see the kids in the second half. All that's missed is a goal for the first team. Obviously, this will be like a game and a half without a goal for United. We could just do with a goal just to use that a little bit more. Good work from United down the left that time. Down the right, sorry. Lacey, Mount. And, oh, lovely ball from Mount out to Patrick Dorgu. Shaw's on the overlap down the left-hand side here. Inside instead to Lacey on the edge. Oh, almost. Just couldn't get it under there, Lacey. But United have still got it with Shaw. Santos in. Assist here for Dorgu, maybe. Oh, he's just wide. Whoa. Close. Lovely ball from Santos there. Didn't expect that. Through the eye of a needle into Dorgu. Turned on it. Lashed it with his left foot. Just wide. Let's see it from a different angle to be 100% certain. But good vision. Great ball from Santos. Keeper's beaten. It's a thunderbolt of an effort. And it looks about a yard wide. It's very close. Here we go from the perfect angle here. Let's see how close this was. Oh, it's hit the post. That's how close he was. It's hit the post and gone out wide. So Dorgu off the post. Best attempt of the half so far. Good defending again from Brian Mbumo there. I tell you what, Mbumo's work rate is very, very good. His touch might be a little bit off today, and he's obviously working his way back in, but his work rate and his defensive qualities are not going to be pulled or brought up in this, but he's been back helping Yoro out plenty in this first half. Encouragement and some from United. Closest we've come probably in 2 games of football off the post from Patrick Dorgu. I said he's looking sharp. I said he's looking at it. 100% he's looking at it. Oh, chance for Mbumo. It gets no. United just couldn't get that final ball right. Lacey tried to play what looked like Xerxes in. Xerxes mistimed his run, but Mbumo then came in behind him. But the defender had just recovered in time. It's all United again. Unfortunately, we are just a little bit off in terms of that touch and sharpness. And I'm not complaining, but it is very, very encouraging up to that point. Rosenborg down the right. Chance, cross comes in. Good chance. Oh, miscontrolled. Miscontrolled. Oh. Hang on. Yay. Cruise time, baby. I deserve a beer with a football. Especially the week that we've had anyway. God. I'm just coming up now. I don't know if my clock's actually on with this because I had a little skip before. Yeah, 30 minutes in we are. Yeah, that's right. Passing away out again from the back. It's looking better. Chance here, we get the ball right. Xerxes does play in Lacey. Lacey's clean through. He's clean through. He's one-on-one with the defender. Tucks it in. Shea Lacey, 1-0 United. Brilliant move from the Reds. Lacey took his time, composed himself, set it onto his left foot and curled it into the far corner around the keeper. United have their first goal of pre-season. Absolutely brilliant move from United. Passing it out from the back. Heaven into midfield, into Xerxes. Xerxes with the brilliant assists. 2 passes, splits the game up. Xerxes drops in at 10, plays the perfect pass to Lacey. Out on the right, tucks in on his left and fires it in the far corner. United are off and running for pre-season. Xerxes assist and Shea Lacey with his first goal. In we go. I think, is that Shea Lacey's first goal for Manchester United? United dominating the stats in terms of shots. That's their 4th attempts on now. 2 of them on targets. United are creating. And that's a good sign. I said all we needed was a goal from the first team to take us into the second half. But United have dominated the game from the 10-minute mark on and have been the ones looking more likely. And it looks like a good luck charm for the blue kits, it would seem. Get in there. Brilliant from Lacey. God, I'm so glad that he has managed to get his name on. Give him so much confidence that playing in the first team as well. That was the big thing I made a point of at the start of the game. Like 1 or 2 academy players mixing in with the first team in the first half, and that there is absolutely brilliant. Love that because that's going to give him so much confidence. And United playing so well now at the moment. Picking up the second balls. There's an air of confidence. Lovely ball from Mount. Yoro's in the box here. What's he going to do? Oh, blocked by the defender. United's confidence levels have gone way up now. It is starting to look like a real United side again now here. Mason Mount starting to run the show in midfield as well alongside Santos. Yoro's in a centre forward position at the moment. Lacey's covering him out wide. That's where the ball's going now. Lacey with Mbumo there with him. Lacey's picking up some really tidy positions now for United. He's hard to get as a Rosenborg defender right now. He's hovering. You can see the confidence in the body language in the players now. And definitely in Lacey. Santos, I'm loving at the moment, by the way. That's a nice ball. If Shaw can get it, no, not quite. But good from United. Very good. I'm sure it was the Cruz Campo coming in that changed the game. It did. United, Rosenborg in possession and counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players from United in the opposition half while they're playing out from the back. And we win it back high again because of them bodies. First player didn't get it. Second player did. Good from United. We're actually seeing a style here right now and what looks like a plan. Oh, lovely from Mbumo. Flicks it round the corner to Lacey. He's 1-on-1 into Dorgu. This time on the right-hand side. Lacey again. Yeah, there's an air of confidence now. There's space opening up everywhere for United. You can see now they've assessed Rosenborg early doors and then they've just put the foot down. That's a free kick. Dorgu blocked off down the right-hand side. Free kick given, dangerous position. Let's get El Slabhead up here on this one. Perfect. Anything like Mbumo's first delivery from that corner. Thank you, Derek. In terms of the watch-along, everybody, appreciate it. Much appreciated. We don't do many watch-alongs, and I've always been stuck in between whether to do watch-alongs or not through the season, but obviously people are enjoying the pre-season runs. We're going to be doing all the pre-season, by the way. Seagulls just flew across the camera. Chance off the bar from Yoro. Oh, great delivery again from Mbumo. And Yoro, first to it, perfectly flicks on. Was he onside? He was. It would have counted. Great header. Keeper stranded. United hit the woodwork for the second time in the half. They should be 2 or 3 up, Man United. It's brilliant. Set pieces have been good. And United win it high again. Here we go. Santos into the middle. Lacey. Dorgu. Still got it. Oh, he's done too much. No. Santos again. Out to Mount. Oh, lovely ball in. Dorgu tried to flick it round the corner. I like it. Yoro, good strength. United winning the ball back every single time. Now, possession-wise, United absolutely dominant. And here we go. Oh, just tried one too many passes in that last move there, United, and it just broke down, but really good. I should do more watch-alongs, says Craig. If you all like them, go for it. We have got a poll running. Are you watching the game live? 53% of you know. So you are relying on my commentary. So I am all too happy to give you everything that's going on. You know what it's like. Can't shut up anyway. Maguire, Cruyff turns it out. Zirkzee inadvertently plays it in. Mbumo, who's clean through on goal. Push down. That's got to be a foul. Oh, referee. He didn't want to send the player off in pre-season, but that's, you could say, is a 50-50. And Mbumo there was clean through. The defenders muscled him to the ground off the ball. I could see why it wouldn't be given. But another chance for United there. Mbumo almost clean through. And I think Mbumo's work rate probably deserves a goal, to be fair. That should have been it there. I don't know if the ref bottled that or not. Maybe he's bottled it there. Not too sure. Not too sure. 50-50. And it's a friendly. So if the ref gives a foul there, he's got to make a red card in a friendly. I don't think he's going to do that, is he? Nah. That's my thoughts on it anyway. In terms of the possession, my stats are not 100% on the possession. Let me check, see if I can figure this out. Rosenborg picking up the ball in the halfway. I tell you what, the Man United Academy lads coming on in the second half, they're going to have a field day with this. I'm telling you right now. Oh, my God. You know, when you're busy and you just like flick on your WhatsApp and you see like 1,000 bleeding messages unread. Oh, God. Lacey skips around his man, keeps the ball in play. Has he got the cross? He gets the corner. Good play from United there. Very, very happy for Shea Lacey. Another set piece, though. Yeah, strong tackle that, by the way, on Lacey. God, no holding back there. And Mbumo, another in-swinger coming in. Come on, Brian. Here's another good one, mate. Lacey's there for the shot. Mount's also available on the edge there. I can see if United want to try something different. He puts it into the back stick. Maguire's won the header. Puts it back across. No one there, though. Oh, it's a chance for United, that. Rosenborg tried to break. Mason Mount's done some excellent defending there. Well done, Mason Mount. All the players that look really rusty in the first 10 minutes are looking very, very sharp all of a sudden for Man United. Mount's hurt his shoulder there. Let's hope it's not too bad. You can see the way he's moving and holding it. It's causing him a bit of jip. Oh, well played, Santos. He's unlucky there. He's unlucky there. He's not really done much. Two players holding each other, but he snapped into a tackle there. Just played the ball away. I tell you what, that is a red card from the Mbumo one. He's actually got his shirt. He's pulled Mbumo down. So that one, oh, it should have been 1-1. Glorious chance for Rosenborg. Number 18, ball comes across from the left, and he just didn't get enough purchase on it, and it flies wide. I think he was offside, though. The refs flagged offside. Sorry, the line's flagged offside. The refs blew up. So, yeah. Offside on that one. Wouldn't have counted anyway. Yeah, so in terms of the actual... Yeah, he is offside. Well done by Aidan Heaven, by the way, there. He knew he was offside and let him go. In terms of the studio, everybody, little bits of fittings are going to be going in bit by bit, so you can all keep a track of that with me. I've just wanted to get sat down in the studio again, or some form of studio with the proper equipment. Poor one from Maguire there. United dropping themselves in a little bit of trouble there. Rosenborg down. United's right. Dive. But gets the free kick. Dangerous position. Just coming up to half time. Interesting. Trying to figure out why the stats aren't working. Yeah, our possession stat thing has broke, that's all. Oh, cross comes in, goes through everybody. Just going to leave it. There's no point in messing around with the possession stat stuff. So, yeah, United 100%. Feels like it at the moment, the way the half has gone. Rosenborg having a bit of a fight towards the back end of the half here. But again, Vitek has had a full half of nothing and not done anything, not had a save to make. In fact, I don't think Rosenborg have actually had a shot yet. They've definitely not had a shot on target. Let's double check the stats on that. Yeah, no shots at all for Rosenborg at the moment. I think Michael Carrick will be, for the second pre-season game of the summer, I think he'll be happy with this performance. I think he'll be delighted, actually. It's a lot better than the Wrexham one, and there's plenty of Man United first-team players here getting good minutes, but productive minutes as well at the same time. Oh, lovely defending from Maiden Heaven. And again by Yoro. United passing the ball out from the back comfortably here. Can Brian Mbeumo spring the counter? Yoro just loses it. And then Maguire tries to fizz one across and kicks it straight out of play. Old school Harry Maguire style. Minute left till a break. I have no one to watch matches with, so your watch-alongs are class to have on, mate. Thank you very much, Kevin. Appreciate that, mate. I tell you what, there's more seagulls here than there is at Brighton. They're all over the place. They're literally doing laps of the stadium. Cleared out. Right, last few moments. The ref, in fact, has blown for half-time. That is the first half, and a very, very good first half for Manchester United. Again, I'll say it before, a lot better than what it was against Wrexham. Really interesting how Manchester United then started to take control of the game after a shaky start. And the players that were out there have definitely done themselves big favours. Shout outs for the likes of Lenny Yoro playing at right back out of position. And Joshua Zirkzee has been Man United's best attacker so far in this game. I can see definite improvements and a lot coming forward from Patrick Dorgu on the left-hand side. Brian Mbeumo grew into that game, and the early 10-minute spell where he was a bit all over the place, where he couldn't pass water, he was definitely better towards the back end of that game. That shows you how good a player Brian Mbeumo is, by the way. Doesn't get affected by any bad moments, just keeps on going, and then class came through. Mbeumo is an absolute beast. And he shone there in that first half. Shea Lacey with a brilliant goal and finish. I said set up by Joshua Zirkzee, obviously best player for Manchester United in that first half, I thought. Mason Mount grew into the game. Santos, very, very good again. Accomplished, comfortable in that number 6, setting up play. The backline have been at ease, really, with everything that Rosenborg have offered. And that shows in the fact that they've not had a shot on goal yet. And this is a team that's into their 17th game week of their normal season. So effectively, they should be miles ahead of Manchester United. I did see a lot of players jump out onto the pitch from Rosenborg before the players walked in for half-time. So clearly they're going to make a lot of changes as well. So it's all set up, really, for a bit of a bonanza second half, really, you could say, because we're about to unleash JJ Gabriel onto the first-team scene. Let's see what happens. Let's see how many changes Carrick makes. You know, sometimes in pre-season, I said it at the start, he could actually play a few of the first-team players from the first half for a bit longer, maybe give them 60 minutes, ease them into getting full 90-minute football. That could happen. I would say no. I think he's going to change it all up again. But let's just see. I think it is going to be... I think it's going to be same as it was against Wrexham, where you get multiple changes. So, yeah, I do think that we are going to see plenty of the academy anyway. I want to see Chido. I want to see Jimmy Thwaites. I want to see JJ Gabriel, of course. Dan Armour again. I love watching him play at the back. I think he's fantastic. I think he's
He's definitely, well, I think anyway, I think probably the most accomplished defender that we've got in there at the moment. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing. I'm really looking forward to seeing him actually get a few more minutes. Alongside him, it'd be interesting to see if Devaney plays in his normal position as well, because that was against Wrexham, playing him at centre-back, and Carrick did go into this. That's not his normal role. He plays central midfield. He was the captain. He was on loan at St Mirren last season, had a good spell there. So Jacob Devaney, maybe let's see where he plays. You've got the Fletcher twins. Too many, really. Too many. But let's see. Good to see JJ in there, and I think this is going to be the exciting bit for a lot of Man United fans, because we've all been waiting to see if JJ Gabriel will get minutes in pre-season. But from what's been said at the start of the game and everything that's happening, it does look like we are definitely going to see him anyway. Yeah, it looks like we're going to see. What have we got warming up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can see 10 outfield players all warming up. 11. So, yeah, so we're going to get multiple changes, I think, in this one. I think we are going to see more of the academy players come on. So just changing a few things around here. Bear with me a second. I'm going to get into some of your comments in a moment as well. Good half for Manchester United. Let me know your thoughts on this, please, everybody, because I think that there definitely was a lot more than what I expected anyway. I thought it was going to be similar to Wrexham, even harder with the, like I said, the amount of games that Rosenborg have played. So I do think that United have done well in that. And they've actually really controlled the game. It's been a good workout for the Reds. Let's get some of your comments in on this. Everybody, give me your thoughts, please. Let's get into the chat, see who everyone is. We have a super chat in. Thank you very much, Brits Abroad. Appreciate that, buddy. Have to say, I don't agree with United fans who say we need a new centre-back. We don't. Aidan Heaven will be playing for England in the next 12 to 18 months. Develop him because he is a top draw. I agree. I think Heaven is improving massively for United, and hopefully this season he gets a lot more game time. I think he's definitely going to. I think a lot of the talk in and around Manchester United at the moment is that they're not looking at centre-back as a real needs-must position. I'm just watching the goal back here. 3 of the defenders touch it. Ball's played in to Xerxes. Lovely slide ball through to Shea Lacey. Tucks in on his left. Curls it into the corner. Brilliant counter-attacking goal from United. Within 2 free passes on the edge of our box. Bang. Into Lacey. And done. Goal, 1-0 United. Really, really exciting. But yes, good half. Moves the ball well. Pleased to see Euro playing with confidence, says Steve. Lacey composed for his goal. Mount has put a shift in as well, says Lee. Shea Lacey for the first team. A few of you saying that, definitely. Ricardo says, hi Adam, Dango was also a youth team captain, and I really want to see if he can be retained the ability he had before he went out on loan. Obviously, yeah, Dango out on loan at Rotherham. I think it's really encouraging the amount of players that we've got just on the peripheral and ready to come through. Euro there just watching that, forgot about that. So to break down the first half, United, clear-cut chances, should have been playing against 10 men. It should have been a red card, I thought. For this one, actually, I'm just watching now. And Bumo runs through, and then there is a shirt pull. No intention of playing the ball, not even looking at the ball. The ref bottled it because it was a friendly. If that was in the Premier League, then that's a red card. Yeah. Although you could say that had been wide hold of him, but anyway, it doesn't matter. But United hit the post, hit the bar and scored, had a couple of other efforts as well. So, yeah, very, very good half for Manchester United considering. So, yeah, it is a positive start to the game for United. And I'm just glad that we got the goal. I'm glad we got our first pre-season goal. It seems like it's been a bit of a lifetime waiting for Man United to actually score a goal. Can't remember the last one we actually did score. But look, all bodes well. No injuries yet either. Touch wood. Touch wood. No injuries for any players. That's a good sign as well. Ronnie Johnson looked quite happy with himself wearing that new Man United shirt. He's being interviewed at the moment on MUTV. Everyone's sporting the new blue top. But yeah, it's a nice shirt. It reminds me of that goal that Van Nistelrooy scored against Charlton at the Valley, where Rooney breaks down the left-hand side, takes a few plays and cuts it back. Van Nistelrooy chests it, spins, 360, volleys it, bang, top corner from about 8 yards. Oh, those were the days. Ronaldo, Rude and Rooney. Oh, triple R, tell you what. Santos is refreshing compared to modern sideways passing midfielders. He always wants to go forward. Big part of his game and a big part of his stats actually was that forward. Progressive passes for Santos were absolutely massive. So, yeah, that was a big part of what was going on in Manchester United's recruitment for him as well. So, yeah, that one definitely I can see in the game as well. Good commentary, Adam. I bet it's nice having a comfortable chair, nice and chill today. We're doing okay. Roll on second half. Yes, Steve. It is quite comfy. I am going to get a new chair, actually. I do need a new one. This is all right. It's comfy. And I think for watch-alongs, it's all right, this. I like it. I'm getting myself accustomed to it now, and it is nice. Let's see what we've got. I'm just checking up on some other news as well. We've got new young players we're signing to. Well, with all of these academy players, we're adding to it with the other signings that we're making as well. And obviously you've got Tyan Thompson as well from Spurs, who's been signed up. I don't think he's with the travelling squad today, but maybe we will see him in pre-season as well soon. So yeah, the fixtures are now coming thick and fast for United on tour, or in pre-season, sorry. So yeah, plenty of opportunities and plenty of chances for all of the players within the squad to get some game time. Just going to change a couple of things around there. Bear with me a second, everyone. I bet Ronnie. I'm not listening to Ronnie Johnson at the moment, but I bet he's happy with that first half. Just running through some stuff at the moment. Bear with me a second, everyone. Hey. Yeah, I mean, look, when you look at the actual comments that Carrot was making, and being quoted as making as like wanting to control the games, wanting to dominate the games. This was something that was brought up quite a bit actually through the summer as well. So I think we've seen a little bit of that. Look, I'm not going to get carried away simply because it's still pre-season, but I think what you've got to do here is look at this and say it's a good start. You can only play who's in front of you. You can only play the opposition. But honestly, I'm all right with it at the moment. I do think that this is actually decent for Manchester United. I do think that we've got quite a few positives to take from this. And I think when you look at the new players, like for instance Santos and how he's adapted, I mean, Santos at the moment, I think he's holding his position right now. I think Santos is starting the season the way he's playing. I think that's how it looks to me anyway. But look, we'll see. We'll see what happens come the start of the season. Kobbie Mainoo's back. I wonder when he'll actually be back in a when he'll be back in a United shirt again playing. Be interesting to see how much time he actually gets in terms of the pre-season as well. It's due to be back on the 10th of August. That's the time where a lot of people have been saying the players who were at the World Cup are coming back, or the ones that went all the way anyway. Very interesting here. Santos, Xerxes, Heaven, Mount, Dorgu, Yoro, Mbumo, Lacey, all back on the pitch. Carrick's mixing it up. He's not making multiple half-time changes. Looks like there's a couple of changes coming on here. We're just waiting to see. Looks like Dango, I can see just on the sidelines here. And I'm waiting to see who else is coming on as well here for Manchester United. So, yes. Looks like minimal changes for Manchester United. Two, maybe. I'm just looking for seeing who's coming on and who's come off. So, yeah, what have we got here? It might be Santos who's come off for Manchester United. Or did they say Santos was on? So, yeah, what have we got? No, Santos is still on. Mount's still on. So, it might be defensively. Right, no, it's Harry Amass has come on at left back for Luke Shaw. I can see that one. That's one change. And I think at right back it might be Jaden Kamasin who's come on as well. So, yeah, two full-back changes for Michael Carrick. Looks like Kamasin and Harry Amass. Yeah, that's all it is. Right, let's get this rolling again. Bear with me a second, let's get my clock right. And then we are good to go. Second half is underway. Man United, them two changes. So expect quite a lot of flow to still be in United's game. Not sure what Rosenborg have done. There's not been much coverage of their changes, if there is any. Actually, it looks like Harry Maguire has been brought off for Kamasin. Lenny Yoro has gone back, and I think that will please a few people in the chat, actually, because we're calling for that. So, Lenny Yoro has gone to right centre-back in place of Maguire, and Kamasin's come on the right-hand side for United. Straight swap, Luke Shaw for Harry Amass on the left. Early mistake from Aiden Heaven there. Chance, put wide. Bit sloppy start there for United. Harry Amass's pass wasn't great down that left-hand side. Inside to Heaven. And just a bit lackadaisical from Aiden Heaven there. Just allowing the ball to run across him. And the Rosenborg attacker was just in there. But Mount tracked it back. Didn't allow the forward to get a full connection on it. And United do get away with it. Yeah, high press from Rosenborg early doors in the second half. I think there's a definite game plan there from them. Good control from Shea Lacey there, wow. Under pressure in his own half. Oh, lovely little cushion deader there. Can Xerxes, oh God, if he plays that right there, doesn't miss kick it, Brian Mbumo is through. Unlucky. You could see what Xerxes was trying to do there, but just couldn't execute it. But yeah, right idea. United were away there on the counter 100%. I'll keep the commentary going. Thank you for all the likes, by the way, everybody. Keep them coming in. A lovely sprayed pass there. And Dorgu is running. Oh, he just missed it there. Lovely pass from Santos early doors. And good pressure from Xerxes. Forces the keeper to kick it straight out. So, yeah. Looks like United is settling in now to the second half. So, back to it again. I'm actually happy that Carrick's done this, actually, giving like players 60 minutes. It's good for the first team players anyway. Lovely sprayed ball there from Mount out to Mbumo. Another forward pass from Santos. Could have easily gone backwards there. Just doesn't like going backwards. Dorgu, edge of the box. Xerxes, chance, shots, just wide. Looked like he took a deflection there as well. Is it a corner for United? Lovely move from United there, coming through the middle again. Xerxes swiveled on the edge of the box. Mount into Dorgu in a central position. Tucks inside to Xerxes. Snapshots about a yard wide. Doesn't look like it took a deflection. But again, United creating the chances. Oh, it has took a deflection because it is a corner. Mason Mount on this one from United's left. In-swinger coming. Good delivery. Keeper flaps at it. Then cleared away. And foul by Harry Amas. Breaks up play. Yeah, bad foul. Long ball over the top for Rosenborg. And Heaven deals with it. Well played, composed from Harry Amas there. Santos, little triangle there between Harry Amas, Aiden Heaven. But Amas has lost it. Sometimes it just has to go. Still can't clear it. Not convincing down that left-hand side for United there. And Rosenborg take advantage of it. Must do better. United with a mini press on here as well. Ooh, one back by Dorgu, but ball goes out. Good from United. Very good. I love the way that Dorgu plays. God. He's absolutely fearless. First test for Kamasanade on the right-hand side. Oh, have they broke our lines? They have. No, they've not. They're offside. It looked like they're just about beating the offside trap there, Rosenborg. But Lionel puts his flag up. That was clean through there. Let's see what we've got. Good to see so many of you in on the chat again, everybody. Keep your conversations going. If this fan base thinks that this squad is good enough to stay in the Champions League and finish top 4 again next season, you are delusional. This transfer window is below average and we will struggle. I'll just reply to that by saying the transfer window isn't over. I don't think anybody's expecting this squad to be the one that we go into the season with. Why would you come up with that? Come on. Ball over the top here. Bumo trying. Oh, just too much. Too much. Ball over the top from Rosenborg, dealt well with by Lenny Yoro there. All cleared out by United. Oh, lovely footwork from Shea Lacef. His game has definitely gone on since that goal as well. Confidence running through him. Scores are still 1-0 Manchester United for anybody asking. Score is up on the screen there anyway. But yes, anyone who isn't watching the game itself and just listening in, it is 1-0 United. First half goal from Shea Lacey. Great finish from him, from a brilliant move from Man United, by the way. Tell you what, Lenny Yo's had a good game. Very composed on the ball. His touch. And now he's gone back into centre-back as well. Looking very, very accomplished. A sign of the future there. Heaven and Yoro as Man United's centre-back partners. A little bit more scrappy the second half than we finished the first half with. Rosenborg getting a lot more of the possession than they did. A lot more possession than did in the first half, but United still comfortable. Limiting Rosenborg to any real sort of chance. In round the back here at the moment. Cross blocked by Aiden Heaven. And again, there's Mbumo to cover. Doing his duties at the defence as well. Santos brings it forward. Space for Dorgu here. Overlap run being made by a massive. Dorgu wants to use him. Oh, he goes different. Oh, what's Mason Mount? Dorgu's gone inside to Mount there. Great vision if that's the way he was going with that. But Mount should have hit that ball. He's tried to play another one into Xerxes. But I'd have gone for the shot there. Me, anyway. No chance gone for United. And again, nice move coming from Heaven and Mbumo. Defensive work into Santos. Santos, another forward pass there into Patrick Dorgu in that space. Dorgu, almost broke through. Good battling there from Dorgu. Long ball up from Vitek. He's putting his body on the line there. I think Carrick will bring him off soon just to keep him safe. But he's having another good game, Patrick Dorgu. Definitely one for us for the season anyway. Looking forward to seeing him start the season off. I'm glad he's not at the World Cup. Kamasan beaten easily there, and it's wide. Bit too easy for the Rosenborg player to get past young Kamasan there. Good cover again from United though. Good defending. It is there's quite a few different players on for Rosenborg in his second half. Link-up play between Xerxes, Santos and Dorgu. And now Harry Amas down the left-hand side. Lovely ball into Xerxes. This is a chance. Xerxes skips his man, skips the keeper. What a goal for Manchester United. Absolutely brilliant from Joshua Xerxes in the end. Harry Amas involved. Interchange from back to front again. Xerxes feints once, feints twice, puts the defender on his ass, puts the goalkeeper down and rolls the ball into the net. Goal and an assist for Joshua Xerxes. Fantastic performance for him. Said in the first half he was United's best forward player. He started the move. He had involvement in the move. Great vision from Harry Amas, by the way. Slide tackle comes in. Keeper goes down. Xerxes, that's brilliant composed finishing from him. Absolutely fantastic goal. And he's done himself no harm at all here, Joshua Xerxes. I know it's not the best opposition. I know it's pre-season, but I'll say it again. I'm not going to hide away from the fact that I don't rate Joshua Xerxes from what I've seen, but he's having a good pre-season. And today he has been Man United's best player. Thank you for the gifted membership there, London, as well. Big shout out to Joshua Xerxes. What a goal that was from Manchester United. Overall team play from back to front was brilliant and well deserving of a goal. 100% best move that Manchester United have put together again. Two lovely counter-attacking bits of play for Manchester United. Xerxes involved in both of them. Good to see. Very good to see. And great to see the involvement of Harry Amas in that there as well. Great overlap and good vision to look inside. Square the ball to Xerxes. Rosenborg were caught out by that. That was good. Really encouraging. Xerxes taken down there. My God. Joshua Zirkzee, sign him up. He's world class. Yeah. If anything, it'll up the price. Oh, well played. Santos, brilliant. Great defensive work there on the edge of the box there from Santos. Helps United sell him if they want to. And we're into 58 minutes now here. No changes yet from Carrick. So, yeah. I'm thinking he's definitely got a plan today. There is something that has definitely been changed up by Carrick on this one. Wants more minutes for a lot of these first team players, definitely. So, yeah, let's see when he makes the changes, who comes off. Good workout for a lot of these players now from United's first team here. This is encouraging for us. I'm just happy to see some goals again. As soon as we start doing the watch-alongs, we start getting the goals. Free kick to Rosenborg here, about 25 yards out. Could be dangerous. Could we get our first attempt on target from Rosenborg in this game? That wasn't a foul either, by the way. Santos has not even touched him there. Player going to ground there has definitely won that free kick, but it's in a dangerous position. Good to see Vitek getting more minutes as well in this one. He's not had much to do. So, yeah, I think he'd be thankful of an actual attempt here for him to do something. Let's see. Let's see if he's worked. Here we go. He is. Oh, it's just wide. He's diving there. That was a David Luiz type of free kick there. Let's just see this technique again. Yeah, he's done the old side foot one. I think Vitek had it covered, but good attempt. Takes out the cameras behind the goal. Changes for Rosenborg coming on. I'm not seeing anything yet for United. That's, oh yeah, here we go. Whoa, here we go. Everyone's coming on here. So I can see Tyler Fletcher. I can see Collier. I can see Obe. First few that I've seen there coming on. No sign of JJ at the moment. But yeah, Yoro's coming off. Heaven's coming off. Looks like Armour's coming on. Yeah, both Fletcher brothers are coming on. Devaney's coming on. Yeah, everyone basically from the first half is coming off the pitch right now. 60 minutes for a lot of the first team players. Just showing the Zirkzee goal again. Very good goal. Good finish. Great composure from Josh there. And we'll get a full lowdown of the actual changes in a moment. But yeah, Obi's on up front. I'm looking elsewhere here right now. Looks like Williams is on. Collier is on. I don't know if that's Gore as well, who's on the pitch. I'm looking here just to see. We may get a lowdown. Let me have a quick look online to see what changes Man United have done here. I'll get you some names in just a second, everybody. Let's have a look. Good hold-up play by Chido. Sprays it out wide. Oh, there was a chance there. Williams was clean through there. 8 changes in total for United. Kamasin has a shot and it's blocked. See if anyone's actually called out these changes yet. Just waiting to see these plays. Right, there's a bit of a break here. So it is Dan Gore. He's on. Devaney is on. Williams, Tyler, and Jack Fletcher. Armour. Corner from Fletcher coming in. Yeah, basically it's a full academy team, but no JJ Gabriel yet. Everyone from Man United's academy on the pitch. Corner comes in. Good corner. Oh, it's a chance. And it's in. First touch, maybe. Devaney scores from the corner. It came down, hit him. A bit of a melee. Great delivery. And that's what's created the goal more than anything. Fantastic from Fletcher. Puts it in. It's fallen perfectly to Devaney. Couldn't really do much else but smashed the ball into the roof of the net. And another academy player gets his name on the score sheet. It is 3-0 Manchester United. Yeah, he just stands there. The ball ricochets off a header. I think it was Armour who goes up for it. Yeah. Armour goes up, comes off him. Slightly off his arm, but I think it's above the sleeve line. Falls to Devaney, and he just rockets it into the roof of the net. Devaney gets his first Man United senior goal, you could say, even though he's on the pitch with a load of his academy teammates. And it is an academy team out there on the pitch right now. But 3-0 United, complete cruise control, good performance. Something encouraging for us at last this summer, you could say. But brilliant. Really enjoying this game now. United have been in control of it. They're the ones that are creating the chances. They're the ones getting more clear-cut chances as well. And I've said it before. I said it in the first half. Our corners and our set pieces have been really good in this game. So this has been really encouraging. Open play, passages of play, controlled possession, everything that you'd want. And I'll tell you what, Rosenborg must be awful, because they at least should be ahead of Man United fitness-wise. Rosenborg here now, edge of the box, scuff shot wide. Not much for them to really get excited about. Feeding off scraps at the moment, Rosenborg. It's been a good afternoon for them. There's another angle from this corner coming in here. Yeah, Armour's arm is by his side. It does strike his arm, but it's literally here, and it hits him as he's pulling it back in. So there's not much you can do. It's not an unnatural position. It drops down to Devaney, smash. In it goes. And United are 3-0 up. Looks like Collier's playing the furthest forward midfield, trying to figure out where everybody's playing here, like who's in the 10. It does look like Devaney is playing the back. Oh, he's not been given here. This is a great chance. It's got to be a goal, surely. And it's off the bar. They haven't scored, Rosenborg. Devaney looked like he'd been pushed there. It looked like a foul, but the ref didn't give it. Ball was squared across the box. And it should have been 3-1. But United live again. Let's just check it out here. Devaney does look like he's playing at the back again for United. Just gets out muscled there. A bit of shoulder work. No, it's... Again, I wouldn't have given that as a foul either. So, fair enough. It hits bar and post. Clean sheet still intact. Little deflection, actually, from Kamasan there, which has helped United a little bit. Lovely touch there. Foul on Chido in the middle. Gets back up. Kamasan's coming into his own a little bit in this game here now. United with the academy players, as you'd expect, in complete control of the ball. Possession-wise, extremely comfortable. Chido is through, but he's offside. Yep, could see that a mile off. But yeah, it's so good to watch the academy players, because they just pass the ball with ease. It is really good. And we've got 3 goals as well, which is the bonus. Happy days. So, Collier looks like he's the high 10 type of player. Chido up front. Williams on the left. I think it is what looks like Jack Fletcher and Dango in the middle. And then Tyler Fletcher's more further out on the right-hand side. It's confusing, but we're winning, and that's all that matters. Jimmy Thwaites and JJ Gabriel both warming up. Interesting to see if they do get minutes in this game. You'd be a bit disappointed to be subbed on and subbed off, wouldn't you? So let's see if there are changes in this. Good press from United players here as well. That was evident in the Wrexham game last week as well. Yeah, Tyler Fletcher out right hand side. We've got it sussed now. I feel a bit sorry for Devaney actually, in terms of not playing in his right position. A couple of more senior academy type players in for them in Dango and Collier. Lovely touch from Collier there as well. Chance to release this here. Fletcher out on the right. Brings it back in to his brother and to Dango. Sprays it out wide. Out to Williams. Just about keeps it in play. Momentum's gone from the move, but United just keep the ball. And this is what these Man United Academy players do. They're just used to holding on to the ball constantly. And it is still Manchester United in complete control of this game. Vitek likes the odd long ball over the top as well. Tried it a couple of times. I think Chido's the right type of player to try that with as well from Vitek. So yeah, let's check in some of your comments as well. How are we doing, everybody? Hope you're all good. Hope you're enjoying the football. Good to actually see some football being played, mixed in with the summer madness and transfer windows. I'll be putting an extra video out later on just to go over the last bits of news regarding all the transfers and stuff. So that'll probably be out a bit later. Don't foul him. Devaney there does well second time. Blocks it out. It's a corner for Rosenborg, but yeah, tough defending there. I don't know who he's going to bring Gabriel on for. Shots. First one on target for Rosenborg. Safely held by Vitek. Quite a simple save, really. Collier picks it up. Nice ball into Chido. Holds it up well there. Nice layoff as well from Chido. Fletcher running in. Kamasson overlap now. Has he got him? He's in. Kamasson's got it. Played across and it's in. It's a brilliant goal. Harry Amas on the other end of it. Absolutely fantastic work from United's academy players. Brilliant move again. Well worked out. Ball into Chido. Stuck like glue. Simple layoff out wide to Tyler Fletcher. Overlapping run from Jayden Kamasson. Simple ball across the box. And then your other fullback coming in the other end, as they should do. Traditional wing play from Man United. Amas tucks it in at the other end. That's 3 goals for the first time for Man United players. Lovely ball from Kamasson across. And it's a good finish from Harry Amas. That's excellent. Absolutely brilliant for Man United. Loving it. The kids are shining. And United are playing really well. Don't care if it's a friendly. United are doing well, and that's all that matters to me. 4-0 to the Reds, to the Blues even. Come on. I thought this would be a tough game as well. Hey, who'd have thought? Shea Lacey with a goal, first one for him. Devaney with a goal, first one for him. And Harry Amass with a goal, first one for him as well. Excellent from United. Here we go again. There's an overlap. Williams is free on the back stick. If Tyler Fletcher can see him. Where's he going? There's too many defenders back now. The moment's gone. Shot comes in and it's wide. It should have been earlier, I think, there, that one. I think it's a deflection and a corner. Up goes Armour. Chiddle's up there, who's got some height as well. United do have quite a tall team. Collier's got it. It's gone short anyway. Oh, space on the edge of the box here for Amass. He fancies it. It's into Rosed. Never mind. Oh, it's Dangor, sorry. Get mixed up with them. From a distance, look very, very similar. United's academy players here having an absolute ball of an afternoon. Thanks for all the likes, everybody. Loving that. We're nearly at the 400 mark if you are enjoying the watch along. I know we don't do many of them, but just to mix up the content today. Cheers, everybody, again. Please get your likes in if you're enjoying it. I'm thoroughly enjoying my afternoon's football right now. Didn't expect it, that's why. A bit of defending to do here for United. Rosenborg down there, left-hand side. Kamasson's had a right job to do. Oh, it's the chance, and it's over the top. They have been shocking in front of goal. Rosenborg, my God. See a couple more here with the way that United Academy players are playing here, the young lads, and they're just not going to stop. They're going to take every opportunity they can. I could see a couple more coming. They're not one to just like hold on and see the game out. They just want to go for the kill, and they're trying to impress. So I expect this to be one of them. Keeps on going games. Oh, Chido forced it. Oh, it's not a foul, referee. Forced a mistake there up high. That would have been a great counter-attacking opportunity for United. $15 minutes, just around about the 15-minute mark now to go in the game. God, it's gone quick. Second half has flown by. Ball out down the right-hand side. United throwing. Chance to go again. Love the way that this new throwing rule has just made everything just move on quick. Long ball from Amass to Williams. Just couldn't control it. I mean, if this is like this every single game for Rosenborg, like the Seagulls, oh my God. There are more Seagulls than people. Poor ball out there. Almost taken advantage of by United. They do win it back again. They've won it back high a couple of times there in the last few seconds. Now just taking a sting out of it, just passing it around again. But good from United. So intense. And why wouldn't you take the opportunity? I think it's like a different game when the kids come on completely. It's like game management kind of, it is there, but it's not. They're just going for the throats, they're going for the kill. Not sure if JJ Gabriel is going to get on the pitch here. I mean, I got no idea who you bring him on for. Said that before. It'd be a bit unfair to substitute another academy player off here because they've all just come on the pitch themselves. United looking to win the ball back high here. Rosenborg have done all right this time in passing out on this one. And they've broke. It's a good chance, this. It's defended well by United again. Devaney deals with it comfortably. Free kick United. Looking very accomplished, our young lads at the moment. And I say I don't follow Norwegian football, but I don't rate Rosenborg unless they've got loads of first-team players out here, and this is a different side, but maybe they've not risked a few players because they are in the middle of their season. To be honest, they expect them to be better though. Game's looking very easy for Man United at the moment. Plenty of touches for everyone, just moving the ball around the pitch. Seagulls are getting closer to the ball than the Rosenborg players at the moment. And then United just pull the trigger and move it. That's a free kick to United. Obi pulled to the floor. It's like pass, 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 move it around, then bang, one quick ball goes up front and that's it then. They all follow and they move it really quickly. Quick ball play there as well. Kamasin out wide, cross comes in, no one there. Corner United. I don't know how they're not picking up Kamasin out wide there. Sleep in that moment, Rosenborg there. I see we can work something again from the corner. Corner comes to nothing. Devaney out wide, gets the throw in. Kamasin loses the ball. It slips out of his hands and he loses the throw in. Never mind. At least anyone travelling has been given a good game to watch anyway. This time Kamasin does manage to throw the ball. Back with armour and United will go again. It's a high line from Rosenborg as well in this one here. It's could, with Chidder on the pitch anyway, definitely be their own doing here in the last 10 minutes. But United just comfortably working the ball, moving it around, no issue, no drama. They are doing a little bit of game management now, but they are looking for that next goal. You can see it in them in the way they play, but United not in any rush, just comfortably playing the ball around. That stupid reset that my screen does. Hamas, overload here to get the ball right. Oh, Chido was coming through there. Good defending from Rosenborg that time. Got the angles covered anyway. Out to the cinema later tonight, actually. I'm going to watch that Odyssey. Looking forward to that one. Long film as well. Into the last 7 minutes or so now. Comfortable afternoon in the end for Manchester United. And a very, very good workout for the first team and the academy players. The only bad bit, we didn't get to see JJ. I don't think he's going to be coming on at this point now anyway, but good experience for him. Shows you how many academy players United have got. Chance here though. Gore into Chido. Turns his man. Plays it out wide. Fletcher inside the box. Overlapping run from Kamasin. Again, takes his man on inside the box. Is there a cross? There is! And it's a goal for Williams. I said there's another one coming. Kamasin with his second assist of the second half. Absolutely brilliant work from Man United. Great work from Dangor. Into Chido, who holds it up again. Links the play. Out wide to Fletcher. Overlap again from Jayden Kamasin. Squares it across after beating his man. And there is Williams, Ethan Williams on the back stick to tuck it in to make it 5-0 to Manchester United. What an afternoon. Just make sure that he is on the side here. It's a little back heel from Fletcher into Kamasin. He takes his player on. Yeah, brilliant football from United all around again. 4 goals in the second half. 3 of them have come from academy players now. Excellent work. Kamasin looking more and more accomplished as we actually go through this game. He's started off a little bit shaky, but definitely growing in confidence. Williams gets on the score sheet as well. He's another player who went out on loan last season. Rosenborg humiliated here on their home turf. I still think there could be 6. I predicted 6, didn't I? I said there might be. This team don't know when to stop. Attack for Rosenborg comes to nothing and we go again. Enjoying my football again. Seems like ages since I watched. Well, I could say that Brighton game for United. Oh, trying to do too much. Fletcher this time loses it. Good cover from Armour. Brilliant defending. United will clear. Ball goes out though. But yeah, a few of them trying to do a little bit too much. Getting a little bit excited there. Jack Fletcher on the edge of the box. No need to turn. Turned into trouble. Almost caused a problem for United. Chido, I'll tell you what, Obi's actually picked up some really good positions. He deserves a goal in this. He's linked up play brilliantly up front. Not done anything spectacular, just done basics, done them really well. And he's caused problems. Williams, cross in. Oh, almost another one there for United. Collier this time, blocked off. Brilliant work for me from Williams down the left-hand side this time. Not seen much come in down United's left in this second half, but good work from Williams there. Substitution for Rosenborg. I was thinking, and is this the moment? Are we going to see JJ? Not yet. Maybe in the next game. Yeah, just playing out from the back again. Rosenborg got a good 6 or 7 players in pressing United here, but still very, very comfortable Oh, what a ball that is from Amas. Out to Collier. Plays it quick. Oh, unlucky. Chiddle was going through there and Collier couldn't pick the ball back up. United are pressing with the Seagulls here. Yeah, Devaney's not a centre-back. And he's getting a yellow card for this now. Just doesn't look comfortable enough or big enough. He should be in that midfield. High boot in the end there from Devaney. Probably why he gets the yellow card. But yeah, not expecting much or got any issue with anything that Devaney's doing there. He just doesn't belong in that position. Okay, into the last couple of minutes. Free kick to Rosenborg on their right-hand side. That's probably one of their last chances to get on the score sheet. Hoping for a Man United clean sheet here. Armour heads it clear. Solid again. Chance to come back in here for Rosenborg, though. And it does. It's cleared by Gore. Still not clear. Looks like it's coming back in again. Or maybe a shot. Saved by Vitek comfortably. Oh, has me come on the pitch now? It actually might be me. Oh, I think he's going to be offside here. Sprayed the ball. Fletcher's got it. I think the flag's going to go. Yeah, it has gone up. Offside. Could see it a mile off. I do apologise. I think me has actually come on the pitch and net. I've not even realised. It looks the same from a distance. Ooh, Fletcher almost in his own half there. That would have been onside. About a foot too soon. Last 30 seconds. Don't think we're going to have much injury time. Oh, well done, Harry Amas again. Wins the ball back on the halfway line. United could get one more opportunity if they play it right. Fletcher to Fletcher. Looks like they're happy with just the 5 goals. Playing it around. I don't think there'll be much injury time. Expect the whistle to go in a minute. Might add a bit for substitutions maybe. United just come forward here down the right-hand side again with Fletcher. Oh, Kamasan was running there. Don't know why he's not played him. And it's a throw into Rosenborg. Good afternoon's work for Man United. I think Michael Carrick will be extremely happy with what he has seen this afternoon. Can't really ask for much more. Minutes for the first team players, 60 minutes worth. Plenty of time for the academy players, and the academy players have absolutely shone as they come forward again here. Almost dropping for Chiddle, but not quite. Tyler Fletcher's cross just not on the money. Three minutes of injury time. We've only got 2 of them left now. We're already a minute in. So, yes. Almost there, everybody. Absolutely loved it. Good little watch along in the summer. Tell you what, I've needed it. Just a break away from all the transfer stuff. It's been nice. And glad we've had a good performance as well. We got there 6 shots on goal from Manchester United. Yeah, some of the stats haven't quite worked out. We'll deal with them maybe next time. Bit of different opposition though for United in the next game. Just the small matter of the 2 times European champions in PSG. That will be interesting. But yes, in terms of this, Rosenborg have never really threatened Manchester United. And it has been a bit of a breeze, especially second half. Really, really good performances from Man United first team players. Good minutes for Santos. Good minutes for Mount, the midfield. Obviously, Again, Lenny Yoro, Aidan Heaven, and Bumo. Zirkzee have been Man United's best player for me. Chance here now at the last. Fletcher turns nicely in midfield, sprays it out. Williams has got space to run. This will be the last attack of the game. He's cut inside, still going. Oh, just loses it on the edge, and then a foul by Collier will see the end of the game. And I think the ref will blow as soon as he plays this free kick out. Just overrun it at the last there, Williams. Cut inside nicely. Won't be too bothered though. Good afternoon overall. Got his goal as well, Williams. And like I said, we could name a few different academy players that have played well in this one. But overall, it's been a team performance for Man United. As the final whistle blows, United win their second pre-season game of the summer. It is all done, everybody. Full-time, Manchester United 5, Rosenborg 0. Good performance from Manchester United, that very good performance. And I do think that has shown there the depth that Manchester United have got, especially at academy level. And to be leaving the likes of JJ Gabriel on the bench, no Ethan Wheatley, no Jimmy Thwaites, lots of players that could have potentially come on there for United that didn't, because the players that were on there were doing the job already. First team performances, good to see Man United's first team players getting a bit more match sharpness in the legs as well. Really good news there. And obviously more and more minutes for Santos, who is looking like a very, very good purchase. Well, that's for pre-season anyway, at least. But that is your watch along, everybody. Really enjoyed that, actually. Really did. It was a nice change, like I said, from the norm of a summer. I really appreciate everyone who came in, liked the video, has been part of the chats and got involved as well. Enjoyed it. And United comfortable winners 5-0 in the end. Let me know in the comment section if you enjoyed it as well, because I can't obviously keep on track of all of your comments. And I'll keep an eye on all of the other news as well that's going on. If anything else is going on, I will bring you the news and break it down for you and get that content out also as well. But for now, that is us all wrapped up on the watch along, everybody. Absolutely buzzing with that. I loved every minute of it. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, mods. And thank you for spending your Friday afternoon with me here on Forever United TV. For now, that is it. I'll see you all later. Have a great evening, whatever you're up to. And do keep an eye on the channel. Hit the subscribe button if you do want to keep up to date with all of the content. If anything else broken, I will bring it to you later on. Cheers, everybody. See